What do you think of the Black Cross display on campus?
I think the Black Cross display on campus is really cool. I think it's really nice to see that like our school is taking a stance and saying that like, you know, look at this. This is what's happened since what is it, like 2012. That look at all these people that have died, and it's different like to see it than to just hear it. Because you know you hear every day like, oh, the police killed this person, the police killed this person, but to actually see it is a whole different statement. It's a very strong statement that the school is kind of portraying.
When I first saw the Black Cross up there, first I didn't know what they were until I saw it on the news, actually, on the news. And from there, I talked to my complex director, and we had a conversation about it actually an hour ago about the Black Cross and what they actually meant and signified, as well as the Black Cross Project paper. I personally feel like it's a powerful statement. It actually shows you a visual instead of you just hearing specific cases that may be on the news. Because that's where a lot of people get the information from. So to actually see like a visual representation of what is actually going on is very powerful.
What's your thoughts on the term Black Lives Matter?
Well, originally when I first saw it, I thought it was a good idea. Like I thought that's really cool. Like Black Lives Matter, but that was like in a different time. I feel like last year when it first came out, it was like really like, you know, black people being killed by cops, yada yada yada, and I thought like that was good. But now thinking on it, like it's kind of an insensitive statement saying that Black Lives Matter, because all lives matter at the end of the day. So it shouldn't just be Black Lives Matter. It should be more geared toward police shouldn't be killing people.
How do you think other people portray this project out here?
That's an interesting question. I think people that have not had to think about race before might be offended by it or taken back by it or think that it's ridiculous. But I think that people who are paying attention to things, who are thoughtful, who are concerned about what it means to be American, will take it very seriously and use it as a way to talk about these issues here on campus.
How does race impact life on Buffalo State campus?
A lot of what people see on Buffalo State campus is a lot of like rowdy, like African Americans and black people, but a lot of people don't realize like most people that go to Buffalo State are white people. Like it's caused like a big divide kind of, because the white people that do go to Buffalo State are commuters and most of them don't live on campus, and the ones that live on campus are, you know, minorities from like inner city, from like New York City and stuff. So a lot of people like, it's kind of a divide saying like the white people that go here kind of don't really like hang out or really like do anything with like the black people, and the black people don't like the white people because they feel like they're different. So
yeah, same thing. I'm an RA, so it's like you meet a lot of people from like downstate. I'm from downstate. You meet people from upstate, and it's like a collide of different, beliefs and knowing stuff. Like sometimes, like we had a program with Buffalo UPD, and some of the residents didn't understand the concept of cops not being the good guys always. You know what I mean? Because they're not exposed to that as much if they're from maybe upstate. Whereas downstate, some people will have quotas and cops have to do certain things. So it's just weird,
So one more question. How would you say that race and ethnicity has affected your lives?
Race and ethnicity has affected me heavily, to be honest with you. I'm from the Buffalo area. Buffalo is, I think, the top 5 most segregated places in the United States of America. So me growing up in the areas that I did, South Buffalo being predominantly white and Irish, and North Buffalo being, mixed, as well as the East Side being predominantly minorities, I feel like I got all of it. I got a mix of everything. So I've experienced racism, I experienced prejudice, I experienced love, I experienced equality. I really feel like it's a mix. I feel like you kind of just have to roll with what it is, Like you can't change everything by yourself, and you can't change anything in a day. So I feel like it's really a mix of how you carry yourself, how you handle yourself, and how you really roll with your punches.
Hi, my name is Drake DeJesus, and I'm an industrial engineering student here at Buffalo State College. My opinion on the Black Cross Project was that people need to become more aware about police brutality. I think that it would definitely be a good thing to look more into the numbers and the statistics of it. And I do have a friend of mine who interns with the Buffalo City Police, and he says that they actually have like code words to use when people have like their phones out. I think it's buzzkill. So if you ever hear a Buffalo City cop say buzzkill, they know they're on camera, so they'll be very nice to you. But yeah, I think that it's a growing problem, and that really we have to look into as to why these things are happening, and that there should be a little bit more, either one, a screening process for police officers, and or there needs to be a moment of self-reflection on our own generation, and that maybe that we need to respect authority a little bit more, so that when push comes to shove, you just kind of you just go with it because they're in a uniform. So if you like it or not, they're right.